everyone, and welcome back to some more Cinderella Phenomenon. And my Elgato is still messing up, so we will have no music for this unless I play some smooth jazz in the background, which honestly I probably will do. And also my cat's about to get on my lap, so we're gonna have a co-ed visual novel reading today. Hi, Buttercup. So I guess we'll pick up right where we left off. So God, it was like such a dramatic scene. How can I like get back into it now? Rejoice, your majesty. I still have more surprises for you. Okay, Buttercup, you gotta get off my lap. Sorry, guys. Very unprofessional of me. Let me try this again. Rejoice, your majesty. I still have more surprises for you. That's better. I will never forgive this betrayal, Mithros. Betrayal? I'm afraid you have been played for a fool this entire time, your majesty. My loyalty has always been reserved for Lady Hilda and no one else. Myth, I can't imagine what you would hope to gain from all this. Hilda is long gone. Sir Mithros' eyes flash as he turns a severe glare on Waltz. His voice is seething with venom when he speaks. Had it not been for you, traitor, she would still be here. The king mentioned Waltz's betrayal. Sir Mithros called him a traitor. What exactly did Waltz do? Sir Mithros beckons me forward with a gesture of his hands. Now, if you please, princess, come with us if you don't want them to get hurt. Waltz immediately stands in front of me. Aww, cute. I won't let you take her. In your current firm, oh my god, you don't stand a chance. I will make certain that you will never break your curse, Waltz. This whole thing was a setup, a trap. I'm so sorry, Waltz. This is my fault. No, it was mine. The reason we came here was to break my curse. My eyes once again flit to the box on the floor. Neverland is just a few steps away from me. Neverland. Waltz's eyes follow mine to the box. He leans back and whispers to me. You have to get that box and break my curse. I feel for the key inside my pocket. If Waltz's true magic is indeed sealed in that box, then releasing it might give us a chance at victory. And Mithros and Varg do not seem to have caught on to the fact that the object that will break Waltz's curse is right at their feet. Okay. The king moves to stand beside Waltz and draws his sword again, his body a shield. Your Majesty, I will not let you take this girl. You will have to go through me first. You can't do this. Jessie, I have always loved that name. I thought if I ever had a daughter, I would give her that name. Aww. Magic makes even the impossible possible. You must truly be my daughter, yes? Tears start to blur my vision. Oh, how disgustingly touching. It seems as if I will just have to deal with you first. Ah, crap. No! I rush towards the box at the same moment Mithros casts his spell. Varg lunges towards me, his hands reaching for me. But he's too late. By the time he grabs me, I've already inserted the key into Neverland. I give it one definitive twist, and I hear the click of the box as it pops open. White flashes throughout the room, blinding me. Suddenly, I feel a strong arm around me, holding me tightly, protectively. When I open my eyes, it is Waltz I see. Even several years older, I still recognize him. Oh my god, I'm blushing. Oh, I'm such a dork. Hold on. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay. Okay, no, I'm not done. I'm sorry. It was like I just got caught up in the moment and like now I gotta breathe for a minute. Okay. Waltz. Hey there, little star. Okay, oh fuck. I'm slayed. Oh my god, he's so cute. Seems like the tide has turned, Myth. Waltz grins and I see confidence in his expression that I've never seen before. Sir Mithros' frown has only become more severe. Fool, I will show you that I was a favored apprentice. Favored. Be careful not to hurt my princess, Mithros. Varg's voice is almost teasing, but Sir Mithros doesn't seem to care. I didn't plan on it. Sir Mithros gestures his hand in a sweeping gesture. Okay. The beginnings of the spell gather at his fingertips. Waltz looks at me and smiles reassuringly. Now, when I say that I can protect you, Jessie, I definitely can. Waltz holds out his hands just before Sir Mithros' magic reaches us. An invisible barrier suddenly appears in front of us, thwarting Sir Mithros' magic. Seems like I'm not as rusty as I thought I would be. Damn, I love Waltz. Waltz snaps his fingers and effortlessly creates a dark wave that pushes both Sir Mithros and Varg to the wall. I'm sorry, I'm still not over the fact that, like, we get ourselves a man. Whew. Ugh. Let's go. What do we do now? The Order of Caldera. They are sworn to an oath of protection. We can rely on them. Waltz glances down the hall. Oh my god, look at him. His mouth drawn in a tight line. I see clear suspicion in his eyes. I look back at the king. The knights should have been here by now. Surely such a commotion would have brought them running. Now I know why Waltz is staring down the hallway. He is searching for the knights that are meant to pass through here. There's no possible way they didn't hear the skirmish in my bedroom. The three of us push onward. I stand between the king and Waltz, waiting. I'm not entirely sure what I'm waiting for, but I can feel the tension in the air. We only stop moving when a voice cuts through the silence. Your Majesty! Sir Alcester stops before us with a group of knights, his face impassive at best. Waltz takes a step back as Sir Alcester looks to the king. The king is quiet for a few moments, his eyebrows drawn together in a tearless expression. He finally speaks. I'm about to declare a state of emergency. Where have you been? Seize him! Oh, crap. My eyes are still on the knights in front of us when I hear footsteps from behind us. I am nonplussed when a dozen knights appear from the shadows and surround us. I look for Fritz in the cluster of knights, but he is not here. The king stares around him, baffled. What is the meaning of this? Could this be the reason why? What is happening? That voice. We all turn to watch the dining room doors open. Ophelia enters with Emmeline and Rod. Several knights trail behind and flank them on either side, giving them no room for escape. Rod notices me and stares in shock, but says nothing. Gennario! The minute she sees the king, she calls his name and attempts to run towards him. The knights only need to raise their sword and block her path to stop her. I think that takes care of all the intruders. Though I'm not happy with the two that managed to escape. Two, Jurian and Garland. If they manage to escape, they might be able to get reinforcements. The king will be judged and convicted. His crown will be given to one more worthy. I see. It was you who sent that letter, Alcester. That is correct. Now, if you want me to protect your family, you will hand over your crown. King shakes with rage. Was this your and Mithros' plan all along, to take down the kingdom at its heart? Sir Alcester snorts and crosses his arms. Do not clump me together with that snake. Both of us have different goals. It just so happens we both needed to be rid of you. What? You are a weak king, Gennario. The kingdom of Angiel needs someone who will rule with an iron fist. You are too soft and your subjects have become too dependent on the kingdom. And how do you propose I run my kingdom? By instilling fear. There's no place for fear in this kingdom. It is a ruler's obligation to assuage the fears of his people. I cannot believe you would do this, Sir Alcester. Alcester looks at me with disinterest. Jessie, correct? I have no business with you, but I suppose Mithros does. We have been backed into a corner. What do we do? I feel for my pocket, my hand touching the smooth surface of a vial. I can still remember the potion that Parfait gave me before we left. I had forgotten I had this with me. Parfait told me to use the potion if we ever found ourselves in a difficult situation. She said it would give us some time to escape. She did not even tell me what it does. I glanced at Waltz, who was eyeing the knights quietly. But it is also possible that Waltz could do something about the situation with his magic. Listen, Waltz has had a hell of a busy day. He just went through puberty in like 0.5 seconds, so we're just gonna use a potion. I reach into my pocket and slip the vial out. I open my fingers just long enough for Waltz to see it. He gives me a subtle nod before turning his attention to Sir Alcester, who is speaking with the king. I will make you regret your actions, Sir Alcester. I throw the vial to the floor. The moment it shatters, a blinding white light envelops the room, forcing my eyes to close. Waltz grabs my hand and pulls me away. Don't let them escape! I hear a few grunts from the knights as Waltz begins to barrel his way through them. Waltz leads me into the throne room. We have all somehow made it out. Rod stands in between Ophelia and Emmeline. Rod must have I'm so sorry. Rod must have pretty good eyes to be able to lead them both out of there in all that chaos. Good job back there, Jessie. I never realized you had a potion. Parfait gave it to me before she left on her urgent meeting. It's a good thing then. You saved me by using it, you know. Using a more complicated spell would have drained my energy. Yay, we did it. Why is this happening? Emmeline's eyes are filled with tears. Ophelia takes her into her arms and rubs her back in an effort to calm her. This is my fault. How could I have not foreseen this? Jurian was right about him. I should have listened to her. This is not your fault, Your Majesty. We don't have much time. We need to escape and tell Lady Parfait about this. It sounds like Jurian and Garland were able to escape. It is possible that they will soon bring reinforcements. Rod, you know these people. Rod is silent for a few moments before nodding at her. Yes, they're my friends. Oh my god. Friends? Rod just shrugs at me. More than likely, he just wants us to play along. Waltz paces the room, his arms crossed as he tries to think of something. Waltz? I haven't done this in a long time, but I can try to open a portal that leads back to the margin. Witches can do that? Only the most practiced witches. It only works if they have a clear image of where they want to go. So, you can do it. I can. I was taught by your mother, after all. Oh. God, it's so weird not to have the music with us. Waltz starts waving his hands in front of him as he conjures a spell to open a portal. But the portal disappears as soon as it appears, and fades again. Damn it. They're coming, Waltz. I'm doing my best, Princess. Oh god, come on, Waltz, you got this. Waltz tries to cast a spell again. This time an opening appears and stays. I did it. But this won't be open for long. Your Majesty, you must go first. No, let Ophelia and the children go first. Waltz nods as he ushers Ophelia and Emmeline into the portal. Though Rod is reluctant to step inside, I force him into the portal before me. I can't keep the portal open much longer, Jessie. I can manage one more person before I need to recast it. Your Majesty, you must go. No. What? I do not have any intention of leaving. To leave this place is to abandon my kingdom. I will not flee like a coward. I will protect my throne until my last breath. But that would be suicide. He will not kill me. He may have managed to sway the order, but I have the people on my side. Killing me would cause an uprising, and that is the last thing he will want. But if the king escapes, he would be able to fight from the outside. The castle and his crown are symbols, but he is in danger if he stays here all alone. I glance at Walt and notice him paling. I can tell the magic is sapping his strength, making him weaker. I ball my hands into fist. I cannot leave the king here by himself. He is a king after all, and I am the crown princess. Waltz, you will come back for me, right? What are you... Before he can react, I put my hands on his back and push him with all the strength I can muster. Waltz stares at me in horror as he falls into the portal. I'm so sorry. Waltz disappears and a portal collapses in on itself, leaving me with the king. Both my mind and my heart are numb as the knights approach, ready to surround us. Wow, guys. Oh my god. This is getting intense, and you're gonna hate me, but we will pick this up in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you in the next one. And sorry for like my inability to read a lot of things today. I don't know what's going on, but I will talk to you then.